one is on press right now, where this one is running this summer. And it's basically the Rilke quote from Letters to a Young Poet. And if you haven't read Letters to a Young Poet, go and read it. It's fucking amazing. And then when you buy it, don't read it online, don't read anything online, don't be lazy, books are great. So go out and buy the book, read the thing, and then read it every year. You gotta read it every year. Talk about refresh. So this is a newer project, one of a bunch of newer projects that we have in the studio. And this one originally was called Dirty Dishes. We don't call it Dirty Dishes anymore. This came about from a pal of mine who had a small gallery in Brooklyn, and he knew I did posters, and he said, "Hey James, let's do a show this summer." I said, "Yeah, Paul, that sounds like a good idea." I said, "But I don't want to do posters. I'm like sick of looking at my own work." He said, "Well, let me know what you can do." And I had this thing that I've done since I was a kid, where I always have a paint pen on me, like a graffiti pen, paint pen, or a big thick marker, and I draw on plates. We go out to dinner, or I go out by myself to dinner, and steal plates and draw on them. And I thought, hey, actually the way it came about was I was in Austin, Texas, visiting a friend of mine, visiting his studio, and I go into his studio, and there on his wall he's got this teeny little plate that has got this kind of little "I Hate New York" drawn on it. And I looked at it and I said, "Oh, that's fucking nice." And then I went, "Oh shit, I did that." Because he had visited New York the previous summer, and we were out to dinner, and I drew on a bunch of plates and gave him one. So now I saw it again, and it was fresh, and I thought, oh, that's an interesting idea. Maybe I should do a show, or do the show at Paul's Gallery of this. But the funny thing is, I didn't actually own any of these plates, because I just give them away. I give them away to waiters, I give them away to cute girls, I just give them away. So I went out and bought a bunch of plates and just started painting them up. In the first show we did maybe 60 plates in this small gallery, and the next thing you know, when this show came down, Design Within Reach, the furniture retailer, got wind of the show and said, "Hey, you should do that for us." So we did an exhibition there, we did a show there, which was much bigger and much nicer. And there's a bunch of themes in here that occur in my work all the time. And there's one of my favorites is up there. It's a little plate that says, "I love New York more than Milton Glaser." And there's one on the bottom that has the shape of the state of Virginia, and underneath it says vagina.